A couple of years ago, I Let's Played a Super Nintendo game for the first time. A game that I'd never seen before, from a genre I really hadn't experienced before. And it opened my eyes to a lot of things in video gaming that I hadn't really been exposed to before. It gave me a number of fits. I wasn't exactly the happiest person in the world trying to figure out where all the secrets were on my own, but it was an experience not only as a video game, but learning what it takes to be a good video game. It taught me a lot of things that a video game can do right in terms of teaching the player how to do things without having to walk them through tutorials. That feeling of accomplishment that you get when you figure something out, or just the freedom to do things in multiple ways. And naturally, this was the game that was most requested for me to do after completing that one. Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant, and let's play Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance Blind. Now, since this is the fourth blind Let's Play I'll be doing, I figure I don't need to rant too much about don't post spoilers and all that fun stuff. There's not too much I know about this game, save for the fact that I was told it's a little bit more linear than Super Metroid. It may or may not be easier, and one particular spoiler that I'm not going to mention anything about until I get to the point, just for the sake of the integrity of the run. So let's not waste any time. I think that was the setting of Metroid 2. Although I haven't actually played that one before. I mean, it wasn't necessary to the Super Metroid lore, so I figure I'm good on that front. The heck is that thing? Is it a brain with a mouth? That hops? Oh, that doesn't look good. I would say so. X? You really couldn't come up with a more creative name than X. You could have called it anything in the world you wanted to. You could have come up with a fancy new name that blew everyone away when they heard it, like... X is fine. Yeah, this is starting to sound a little bit like Super Metroid, except Super Metroid started a little less tragically. Oh, that doesn't look good. I don't know how well that shaking's gonna come up in 30 FPS. Doesn't it have autopilot or something? Maybe she couldn't act... Oh boy. Well, that's good. Although I figure the escape pod was about as big as the ship itself. Your ship isn't that big to begin with. This music sounds familiar. Did they redo this music for Brawl? Because it sounds very Wow, it looks like she's covered in honey. That doesn't look good at all. Well, that's not good. But at least she's still alive and conscious, so I guess she has that going for her, which is nice. So how much of your body did you actually lose, or was it only the suit that was infected? I would expect so, but given the fact we're playing a video game based on Metroid, and Samus is in it, I'm guessing that you survived miraculously. It would be the Metroid, wouldn't it? Anti-X vaccine from a Metroid? So what, were these things battling against each other on that planet or something? That one was super effective against the other just for the sake of a survival mechanism? That's pretty interesting, actually. I wonder if they expand on that later. Convenient that they found that cure immediately after you were infected, though. Your suit's all blue, though. That's interesting. I guess this is what the fusion suit for Metroid Prime was all about. I'm digging the blue color, though. I mean, it's not the classic orange Varia suit, but looks pretty nifty. Wait, is that the ship talking? Hal, is that you? What are you doing in my video game? Okay, now it's reminding me of Super Metroid, but this is going on for a lot longer. Another unexpected explosion? What is with you and small space stations with unexpected explosions, Samus? I'm starting to think these aren't coincidental with your arrival. And why isn't there a period after the last L? Why do these little things bother me? Oh, here we go. Samus doesn't enjoy taking orders. Complaining about a commanding officer. I can't wait to see where the story of this goes. Is that thing called a bottle ship by any chance? I hope not. So at what point do I gain control of the character? Because I gotta admit, all of this dialogue's getting kind of boring. This is part of the reason why I enjoyed Super Metroid so much. It allowed me to do what I wanted to and learn on my own without having somebody to tell me. Here we go, more can I speed this up? That's going way too slow. There we go. Quarantine Bay! Of course! The explosion would happen in the Quarantine Bay, wouldn't it? Capsules containing samples, parts of your suit were infected. Cause of explosion is not on... Wow, that's a lot of flashing. This game's gonna have a lot of flashing that's not gonna be picked up in the recording, isn't it? I would be unable to use my latent abilities, wouldn't I? Wouldn't be a Metroid game without it. Yes, Gabora, my understanding of the situation is clear. Can I move now? I can move now. Okay. Time to learn controls! Left and right. Can I double tap to run or something? No. I can press that to fire. Jumping. How high can I jump? Can't jump that high. Do I have the straight up jump? Is that much higher? Okay, I'm reaching the top part of the door there. With the running jump, can I go... I can't. It's like a couple of pixels shorter than the other jump. Can I... Let me think. Are the L and R buttons, do they do anything? L lets me hold up or down. Up, down, up, down. I can do that with the directions. So I can hold two directions and fire in that. Oh, that'll make diagonal shooting a lot easier. Okay, enough fapping around. Let's move on. Been recording for 9 minutes. Might as well get something done, right? Can we go through here yet? No. This is interesting. I'm not sure how much more or less fluid I feel like the... Wait. Can I... Did I just... I can grab ledges! I can grab ledges! Why am I this excited? I shouldn't be this excited, but I have never been able to grab a ledge before. Wait. There's a hole down. They're all starting to hide secrets already, aren't they? You and your secrets, Metroid. Can I go down here? Is there anything I can do? Charge up. Can I go... No? No? I guess not. Well, I guess we'll have to be back if we want nice things later. I'm gonna have to start shooting wildly again. I hope that doesn't... That's a green area, too. Is that even on our map yet? That's not on our map yet. That's an open door. Can I go up here? I get the feeling you're funneling me towards one direction, and I kind of don't want to... That door's locked, and these are green doors! Okay! I will go the direction you dictate to me, game. Let's have some progress in this video. Navigation room. And I'm locked in. Great, I'm locked into the navigation room. Well, that game ended fast. Quarantine bay is ahead. Yes, thank you! That's where I was going! Was it really necessary to stop me in this room to say, keep going, you're going in the right direction? Maybe I'm being too hard on this game just to open up with. Probably not the best thing for me to do. I can't... as soon as I start firing, I drop out of my jump. Like, if I'm holding the jump button... Or was that just because I let go of the jump button? It might have been. I think it is, actually. I'm instinctively letting go of the jump button as I'm shooting. No, that time I didn't. Yeah, it does send me straight down when I start firing out of a jump. I'm guessing this is the quarantine bay. And all the creepy music is only confirming my assumption. And now the door is locked and everything's all broken and stuff, and it's that dude that was on the planet before. Hi, dude! How you doing? Oh, God. It's that thing that infected me before. I think it's gone, though. That's good. I hope we never have to run into any of those again. And it's flashing, so I guess that means we can leave. Can we go to a different door now? Maybe I'm being too hard on this place. Maybe it's just the Ceres space station of Metroid Fusion. But just given the fact that I've heard a number of things about the relative linearity of this game before, maybe I'm being a little bit too hard on this. The specimens in the field were infected by parasites. That's wonderful! It can mimic anything that it preys on. Security sensor scanned one. You know, for a 16-bit game, that actually looks fairly impressive graphics-wise. Well, we have the cure, though. Can't we just go around curing people? Do we have more of that vaccine? So they were the main... I knew there was something like that! I'm surprised that it came up this early on, though. I'll never be infected by X again, so it's like the chicken pox of this game? I can absorb it without taking any damage and merely touching them. So those are my health... Wait, what? Those things almost killed me before! Now I have to use them to regain health? I'm so confused. I guess I'll do that. What is this, like a floating zoo? So many different species? Breeding environments? Oh boy. I'm only at 10% battle capacity. So if I finish the game, do I finish with 10%, or does that mean something a little bit more... Yes, my objective is clear. Go kill things. Look for blinking hatches. I guess I'll do that. As much as I'd like to use that as my see you next time point, I kind of need to look for a... I actually went the right way when I wasn't trying to. I kinda need a save point to do that. Oh, wait, save point. Happy music! Okay, right on cue, there's the save point. This is UniversalGiant, and next time, hopefully less dialogue. See you then.